diamonds in today's show. It's going to really be exciting. And you can afford diamonds. In fact, I want to prove it to you. We're going to see some very expensive things over the course of the next 60 minutes. We're going to see some inexpensive things. But if you want to buy diamonds for the price of Diamonique, be with me on Friday at midnight, because there is something crazy that's happening on the main channel starting at midnight and lasting all day long. So before you press that button, be ready, because Friday at midnight, it's going to be crazy. All right, so let's get started. I want to start with something that stands for love and luck. This is a 4-leaf clover, but it's so much more. It is item number J437810. It either can be worn as a 4-leaf clover the way that you see it, or it has a magnetic mechanism. Oh boy, I was screaming a little too loud watching the Phillies game tonight. It was great. We won. Yes, we won, but it was a little dirty. But anyway, so from here we go, from that clover, that 4-leaf clover, to look to this wonderful, yes. Now, when you open it up, you have to turn it around and clasp it the other way. Otherwise, you'll be wearing the hearts upside down. But yeah, so it either makes a little smile like this, or it comes together like that beautiful little clover that we see on the stand. It is a convertible piece of jewelry, the first one that we've ever done with a magnet, and I'm so excited about it. It is in solid gold, which makes it oh so clever and oh so awesome, at 85 points of Affinity Diamonds. Now, Affinity Diamonds, they are very, very good quality. I mean, we're talking about HI near colorless, I2 or better clarity in those diamonds. This is sale priced at $798.98. It is also on 12-month special financing of only $66.50. And I'll tell you what, we also have 5 easy pay of $159.80 for those that have never shopped with us before or choose to use a different credit card. You know, when I watch at home, and I'm just like you, I do a lot of shopping here at Q, I always wondered what that meant before I came here. What was the difference between Easy Pay and the Q card? The Q card is QVC's own credit card, and they give you extra incentives for using that card, like being able to stretch it out over 12 months, for example. But we don't limit you. You can use any card you want to get this home. And wouldn't it be incredibly special for that bride? Wouldn't it be wonderful as a bit of good luck for the young lady as she heads off to school? And the top is encrusted in those beautiful glittering diamonds. It's a real keeper, gang, and I'm telling you, it is such a conversation piece. It's going to keep them looking, keep them guessing, and it gives you just so many options and ways to play. A little bit later, we may or may not, I suspect we may not because there's not a lot of time, have a pair of earrings that would coordinate beautifully with this necklace. So what I did for you is I slipped them on. They're here. I wore both of them on one ear so that you could maybe get some inspiration for layering if you wanted to. Melissa just left, and I love her style in jewelry, right? And she loves to layer her earrings, but these Mama Pat owns as well, and when she bought them, they were $118. Then they got marked down to $89.99, but and I don't think we're going to be airing them, but you should ask about them or look for them because they're $69.99 today. So if you are brand new and you were thinking about buying CZ or thinking about buying some other gemstone, for $69, I can get you into diamonds, something that's real, something that's substantial. I mean, diamonds have been in the Earth's crust for 3.5 billion years on average. There's a reason that they're more expensive. These are not glass, they're not crystal, they're not, actually, for something to be a diamond simulant, it just simply has to resemble a diamond. It doesn't have to have any other diamond characteristics. A crystal that's on your table, for example, could be considered a diamond simulant. Gravel that's in an aquarium can be considered a diamond simulant. These are diamonds, and high-quality diamonds. We ask our vendors to send every diamond to the Gemological Institute of America to be inspected for our quality standards before they are ever set in jewelry. So at $1,000, this was great, but at $798.98, if you're looking for a real wow, a real statement piece, if you want something that's very different, maybe you're a modern, edgy kind of woman like Melissa, maybe you're looking for something that you can put your own stamp on. This is monogrammable. So let's say that you did have 2 little grandbabies or a son and a daughter, or like me, 2 little cavapoos. You could put their initials on those heart shapes and have them engraved very, very easily. Maybe it's a wedding date and, you know, yours and his initial on the other one. There's a lot of ways to personalize it, point being, and it's just such a unique and special item. So I wanted to start with a great big splash and show you something different. I'd also love to hear from you. I know it's a big TV night tonight, and I don't know about you, but I'm ready for some fun won. The Phillies won, right? And I watched the news tonight and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so confused. I just want to crawl in a hole for a while. Let's breathe a little bit, right? Let's have some fun. Let's see some pretty things. And who knows, maybe you'll find a diamond or two along the way. I love being with you. Again, this is my passion. I've been in the business for a long, long time. I am a graduate of the Gemological Institute of America. I have my graduate certificates in both diamonds and in colored gemstones. And so I really think if you can afford to level up and to treat yourself better, diamonds are something that you're never going to look at and say, what was I thinking? This is your personal sense of style, that reflection of good luck. You know, the Druid priests, they used to believe that if you wore a four-leaf clover or a shamrock, that they could see evil and they could avoid it. They also used to believe that because of the rarity of the four-leaf clover, that it enabled them to see fairies. So I always love that tender kind of touch to that story of the four-leaf clover. I ran into Jane a little bit earlier, and Jane Tracy is famous around here for doing the March shows and the Ireland shows. This would be the kind of thing that would go beautifully into an Irish setting, you know, with a beautiful cozy sweater, for example. So as those shows come up here this week, think about this necklace. I think you'll be pleased. I wish we had time for so many things. We have so